Hey there, class. Mr. Plusky here. Hope you're having a good day so far. Today we are going over the 3.3 homework. I'm going to go through a few examples on this video so you can watch, and you can also check your answers on the key to see how we do. So we're not going to go through each example very in depth, and I'm making this video as I, as I go. So I don't really have a key in front of me. We'll just kind of go through the problems and figure them out. We'll go through a few examples from each section and see how we do. So, first things first, we have 12 through 15, so it was yes, no, and yes. Let's just start with, let's do number 14 here. That's kind of it's actually, these ones aren't too bad really, okay? So is the point 2,6 in the solution here? Is 2,6 part of the solution? Well, the solution is where where the shaded part is, where everything overlaps. So we're literally going to go to 2,6 and see if it's part of the solution. So I'm going to go right to, each box is worth 2, okay? So I'm going to go right 2, and I'm going to go up 6. So that point is right there. So is that part of the solution? Well, it's kind of weird because it's on the border of the line there, but is it a solid line or a dashed line? It is a solid line, so that means it is part of the solution, whereas if we have these dashed lines down here and here, if it was on the dashed line, they would not be part of the solution, okay? So for this one, it's going to be yes. I guess we could check these other ones pretty quickly here. So 25, negative 5. So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Negative 5 is part of the solution. It's in the shaded section. And we got 2, 3. So we go right 2, up 1, 2, 3. That one is no because it is on the border line, which is a dashed line. So it's not part of the solution for that one. Okay, then we have 12. We did 12 through 15. Now we have 21 through 26. Okay. So let's just take a look. We'll kind of go through some of these examples here together and just figure them out. I think it's probably best to kind of graph them like we would and see how we do here, okay? So for 21, we have y is less than or equal to 4. So I'm looking for a solid line through positive 4, first of all, on my graph. So positive line through positive 4, a horizontal line like this, okay? So which one? This one does not have a horizontal line through 4, which would be up here. This one also would be way up here. This one might. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is a solid line through positive 4, so that one might be an option. This one is a no. That one's a no. This one's also a no. So it's going to be C because I actually just looked at one equation or one inequality, and I found out it's going to be C because that one is the only one that has a solid line through positive 4. So it's going to be C. That one's correct. All right, number 22. Y is greater than negative 4 is the first equation. That's going to be a dashed line shaded above negative 4. So it's not going to be C. We know it's not going to be C. We already got that one taken care of. So it's got to be a dashed line and shaded above. This is dashed and above because it's greater than. So which ones have a dashed line shaded above? This one does right here. This is a dashed line through negative 4 shaded above. It could be B. It's not going to be this one down here. It's not going to be, this is 3, not 4. And it's not going to be this one either, so it's going to be B. I'm just literally just graphing it, like trying to graph one of the lines on here to see how we do. So this one's going to be B. So there's our solution. 23, y is greater than x. That's going to be a diagonal line, 45-degree angle through the line y equals, this is y equals 1x plus 0. So you start at 0, 0 and have a diagonal line going up 1, right 1. So let's find if one like that's going to be a dashed line. So here's 0, 0. It starts right down here. I'm kind of looking strategically. And it also goes up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1. So it's going to be the right line. And it's shaded above. Is it shaded above that line? Looks like it is. So it could possibly be E. Let's find another couple things to check here. So then we have x is greater than negative 3. So we need a let's see here. Now I'm confusing myself. We need a dashed line through negative 3 vertical. So F might be this possible option right here. I guess I should have done F and I should have done E. Both of these could have worked. But it needs to be greater than negative 3, so shaded to the right. So we need to be above this line and to the right of this line. It looks like it's going to be F. And we also need y is greater than or equal to 0, solid line through y equals 0 and shaded above. So this one's going to be F. It's going to be F. I should erase everything here. So now we can cross off f. It gets easier once we eliminate other stuff here. Well, if we look at this, for number 24, we have y is greater than x. This was the only other equation that had a dashed line going through y equals x. All the other ones do not, so it's going to be automatically going to be e. So that's nice. All right, and then so e is taken care of. Now we have either a or d. So x is less than or equal to 3. That's going to be a vertical line shaded to the left of 3. So a has a vertical line through 3 shaded to the left. Let's see if this one does. This one does not. That would be like right here, shaded to the left, and it's not doing that. So it's going to be a. And then this one's done. Then we have this one automatically has to be d. You can check it though. Y is greater than -1. It's going to be a dashed line through -1 shaded above. So it's going to be that one. All right. Cool. Next we have 27 through 42 by 3, every third problem. Let's just circle them here. All right, so we're going to graph all of these to get some practice. So, I'm actually going to pull it up on my laptop here. Like I said, I'm doing this just like as I go. I don't really have a key made up, so we're going to go ahead and go through this together. So, all right, I got them pulled up here now. Okay, so we're going to graph these on graph paper. All right, so let's use black, and let's make some solid lines. Or not. Let's make it a little bit thicker. Okay, so there's our lines. Coordinate plane. Okay, so the first one we're graphing for 27 is x is less than 5. So x is less than 5. I'm going to use blue and green. So blue's the first one. Green's the second one. So we have x is less than 5. Let's write these somewhere. X is less than, let's use thicker or thinner. X is less than 5, and we also have x is greater than -4. Okay, so x is less than 5. That's the line we're graphing. Is x is, equal to 5, which is going to be a vertical line in Hoy bucks, a vertical line through positive 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5. So the positive line through 5. And it's going to be shaded to the left because it's less than. So I'm going to draw a couple of arrows pointing to the left so we know we're going to be going that way. And then we have a green one. Then we have x is greater than -4. So greater than -4 is going to be a vertical line through -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vertical line through -4. And it's going to be greater than, so it's shaded to the, does it want to work? No. It's going to be shaded to the right. So you can see these are going to overlap right in the middle, which is nice. So let's use red to overlap everything. This is going to be the graph for this one. This is the solution, is where they overlap. Okay? It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, maybe I'll try to go a little bit thicker for these. But, okay, next ones. Actually, let's change this. So this was green. Okay. New one. Dang it. It's going to take more time making these lines than it is to actually graph. All right, so for number 30, this is a little tricky. So we got to solve this one a little bit. So we have x plus y. I need to use blue. We have x plus y is greater than or equal to -2. So let's solve that for y. How do we solve that for y? We need to get y by itself, so we're going to subtract x. So we're we're going to have y is greater than or equal to negative x minus 2, not plus 2. So this is going to be, if we solve that, it's going to be solid because it's an equal to and it's above. And if we do this one over here, we have negative 5x plus y is less than negative 3. So solving for a y here, we're going to add 5x. We're going to get y is less than 5x minus 3. And that's going to be a, let's see here. That's going to be a dash and below. I'm not going to use the actual dashed line function because it's kind of taking more time than I'd like. So we're going to do a y equals 5x minus 3. First point we're going to graph is we're going to go down 3, put a point. Our slope is 5, so we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. Also go down 5, left 1. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. It's going to be a dashed line. And we're going to be shaded below, so draw a couple arrows going below. So if it's kind of a steep line, so where's above and below? Take a point and draw an arrow straight down. And that's how you tell whether it's above or below, which way, if it's left or right. Okay? All right, then the blue line is y is greater than or equal to negative x minus 2. So we're also going to start at negative 2. We're going to start at that's negative 3, actually, sorry. Negative 2 is up 1. And our slope is negative 1 for negative x. We're going to go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Keep going. And I keep going the other direction. That's going to be a solid line. It's not drawn perfect, but it'll work. It's a little bit off, but I don't want to take more time than we need to. And it's shaded above. So we know it's below the green line and above the blue line, so we need to go over where it's already overlapped. So our solution is going to be right over here. Okay. That was 30. That was 30. So we got a few more to do here. All right, 33. I should actually number these, shouldn't I? So that was 27. 30, let's do 33. I'm just gonna, Okay, lines are not perfect, but that's okay. So our blue equation is going to be y is less than x plus 4, and y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 1. That's the other equation in green, actually. Okay, so it's going to be y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 1. We're going to go to up 1, put a point. We're going to go, our slope is negative 2 for that one. We're going to go down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, keep going. And we're going to go the exact opposite direction, which is up 2, left 1. It's a solid line. And we're going to be shading above. Draw some arrows going straight up and down. Okay, the blue line, it's going to be y is less than x plus 4, so we're going to go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our slope is positive 1, it's x, so we go up 1 over 1. It's in front of the x, that is. And we can go the exact opposite direction, down 1, left 1. That's going to be a dashed line. And we're shading below that line. So draw some arrows in the same overlapping section of the green. We can see it overlaps right here. It's possible that I may have done one of these wrong here and there. I'm hoping I do these right, but you'll still get the process right, which will be good. So, yeah. All right, cool. Now we have 36, 39, and 42. I'm just kind of eyeballing these. They're not wanting to cooperate with me too much. So we have, I'm going to do it over here. X minus y is, this is 36, by the way. X minus y is greater than 7. And let's solve that first of all. So we need to get y by itself, so how do we do that? I would subtract x first, and we get negative y is greater than negative x plus 7. Divide by negative 1, and when we divide by negative, we need to flip the inequality to less than x minus 7. That's going to be one of our equations. The other one, the blue one, is going to be, we had 2x plus y is less than 8. So we subtract 2x. We get y is less than negative 2x plus 8. So that's going to be, these are both going to be dashed lines. So let's graph this. We got to go up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go down 2, right 1 is our slope. Negative 2. We also going to go up 2, left 1. It's a dashed line. And it's shaded below for the blue one. So I'm going to draw arrows going straight down. So now that's where we're going to shade. Because we're overlapping. The solution is where they're overlapping, so we can't just like shade right away. It's going to make it kind of sloppy. All right, we got y is less than x minus 7. We're going to go down 7. So b, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our slope is x, or 1 over 1. So we're going to go up 1, right 1. And down 1, left 1. And it's another dashed line. And this one is shaded below again. So we're going to shade, it's already, we got to be underneath the blue line, so we're going to be right over here. Right over here. So it's going to be in that below section. And there's our shading. All right, we got 2 more. And these are the hardest 2 ones. So it's a good thing we're going through these. All right, this is 39. So over 39, we're going to solve this over here. We're going to use blue, green, and purple or red. We'll do blue, green, and red. Green, blue, and red. All right, so we have y is less than 4. We have x is greater than negative 3. And we have, and now we're going to use red. We're actually going to use purple. Then we have y is greater than x. So let's graph y is greater than x first. Let me use a, oh, not brown. I don't want to do brown. All right, make our coordinate plane. Okay, so we're going to graph, let's do the green one first. We have y is less than 4. We graph the line y is equal to 4. It's going to be dashed and shaded below because it's less than. So we're going to go ahead and do a horizontal line through y equals 4. Just going to put a dot here, and we're going to go dashed line. And we're shaded below, so I'll draw a couple arrows going below to get an idea. Then we have x is greater than negative 3. Well, that's going to be a vertical line in bucks. Vertical line, x equals. Vertical line through x equals negative 3. So I'm going to do a vertical line. This is going to be dashed because it's not equal to. And it's going to be shaded to the right because it's greater than. Actually, I'm not going to draw an arrow over there. I got to go below the green line, so I'm just going to go like this. Okay. And then we have y is greater than x. So that's the line starts at 0, 0. So y is greater than 1x plus 0, right? So it's going to be a diagonal line through y equals x, which is a 45-degree angle. Or up 1 over 1, or down 1, left 1. And I try to do this so that I can get the more accurate picture here. It's going to be a dashed line again. And it is shaded above. So we need to go below the green line and above to the right of the blue line and above the purple line. So it's going to be this shaded section right here. right in the middle. I'm going to shade it in a little bit. And that is above the below the green line, above or to the right of the blue line, and above the y is equal to x line. And there we go. All right, then 42 is the hardest one. So we have 42. We had x minus 4y is greater than 0. We had, let's solve that one first. So we need to get y by itself. So how do we get y by itself here? I'm going to do this. I'm going to add 4y to both sides. So then I get 4y, flip it around, put the is less than x, right? Because 4y, the arrow's pointing toward the 4y over here. Divide by 4, we get y is less than 1/4 x plus 0, if that helps. The blue line is going to be, we have x plus y is less than or equal to 1. X plus y is less than or equal to 1. We need to get y by itself, so we're going to subtract x from both sides. And we're going to get, it's going to be solid and below. And then we have the last line, which is x plus 3y is greater than -1. Subtract x. So we get 3y equals -x minus 1 divided by 3. So we're going to get y, not equal to, sorry. Y is greater than. So it's going to be y is greater than -1/3 x minus 1/3. Ooh, that's going to be kind of tricky to graph. All right, so these are our 3 lines we're going to graph here. Let's graph blue, because I'm ended on blue here. And I'll just graph this. All right, we'll start with green. So y is less than 1/4 x plus 0. Our y-intercept is 0. We're going to go up 1, right 4. Up 1, right 4. Up 1, right 4. Down 1, left 4. Down 1, left 4. Down 1, left 4. And it's going to be a dashed line. And shaded below. All right. Then we have the blue line, which is y is less than or equal to -x plus 1. We're going to go up 1, put a point. We're going to go down 1, right 1 for a while. It's going to be a 45-degree angle line. Up 1, left 1, exact opposite direction. That's going to be a solid line. And that one's going to be shaded below, but it's got to be below the green line too, so we're going to go below. So it overlaps over there in the lower left. Then we have the purple one, which is really tricky. We got y is greater than 1/3 x minus 1/3. So we're going to go down 1/3, put a point. We're going to go down 1, right 3. So down 1 would still be down 1/3 over 2 1/3. So we're going to go down 1 and right 1, 2, 3. Down 1, right 1, 2, 3. Down 1, right 1, 2, 3. It's good that it's 1/3 and not something crazy. Down 1, right 1, 2, 3. Down 1, right 1, 2, 3. So we're 1/3 below where we normally would if we were graphing a line, basically. Up 1, left 1, 2, 3. 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 Can't go any farther. And that's going to be a dashed line. And that one is shaded above. So it's got to be below, let's see here, below the green line, below the blue line, and above the purple line. Oof. That might be a really small section here, I think. So below green, below blue, and above purple. I think, from what I can tell, my graph's kind of hard to read here. I think it's just this section right here, actually. Right? It's got to be below blue, below green, and above purple. I think that covers it. It's just that little triangle right there. Okay? All right, so just a reminder, if this section was really hard for you, graph paper is a really big thing that will help you. And also, I'm giving you a second day to do this, obviously, but there's a section, I'm not sure which section it is off the top of my head, but there's a section that graphs just singular, just one linear inequality, and that might be helpful if you're just struggling with the actual graphing of linear inequalities, because if you can't graph one, you're not going to be able to graph 3 or 4 like we're doing in this section, okay? So I would go back in chapter 2 and look at the graphing linear inequalities section. That might be helpful. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and we will talk soon.